Okay, welcome back. This is Minyak. Today we'll be continuing the TOS series of my continuing the TOS series. Well, from my TOS character. The next mission is titled the Coliseum. Coliseum. If you like this type of video, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Okay. Let's begin. Okay. Coliseum. Okay, Commander, I'm not reading any active vessel on the scanner. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet. The composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. I will keep scanning, sir, but we will need to take a closer look before I can determine if there are a Teleron weapon on one of the hulks. Okay. Okay, scanning ship. Commander, I'm not detecting the vessel that Obisek sent us to find, but all of the ships in this debris field show sign of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all of their systems. If the Riemann ship was hit by that beam, it might have crashed into the planet's surface or gone adrift somewhere else in the system. Okay, continue. I'm detecting energy reading from the satellite, sir. If the Riemann crew detected them as well, they could have tried to use it to record a distress signal. We will need to be closer before I can attempt an uplink with the satellite communication array. Okay. Satellite. Commander, we are stuck. This beam is holding us like a fly in a spider web. We have managed to keep life support and environmental system active, but almost everything else is offline. Shields, weapons, engine, nothing works. I'm not detecting any life sign on the satellite, sir, but there is a compartment with life support. The systems operating the beam must be automated. Okay. The chief says we have enough power in backup for one transport. I recommend we send a team over to that satellite and find a way to turn that beam off. We are ready to beam over to the satellite on your order, sir. Beam to satellite. So, okay. Captain, the console here appears to control the beam that is draining power from the pump. But there is a security lock preventing access. We need to find a usable console. Okay. 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 Locked. Okay, I know where the console is, so we'll just save time. Huh. Access cargo bay console. This console does not appear to be locked like the others. However, whoever did this must not have thought that the console used for inventory control was important. I think I can access a backdoor into the rest of the satellite programs from here. I see the problem. The Romulan console are causing a lockout by forcing the satellite primary processor to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answer, which causes the processor to lock up. If we can solve this equation and input the correct information directly into the console, the security lock on the satellite control should be released. I have downloaded the corrupted equation onto this console for you to work on. Okay. Cycle left. No, right. Cycle right. Okay. Working position. Okay. Cycle right. Okay. This is an easy one. You don't. If you have a calculator, you can do calculate. With calculator. But if you like me, don't think twice about don't think twice about the thing. Mathematics. Don't want to think about it. Because this is a game anyway. Why do you want to calculate stuff? All you have to do is find the green one. You can just cycle it. Easy, very easy. Okay, cycle next set of equation. So it's just make sure it's all green. You don't have to think calculation, mathematics and everything else. No, just make sure it's green. That's all. Okay, cycle to next equation. Okay, this is okay, cycle right. Okay. Okay, cycle also. Okay. When you play a lot, you could like I did, you start to remember the number. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Okay. That's it. Captain, we have solved the equation that we were causing issues in the other consoles. Now we need to plug these correct values into the console controlling the security lock. And then we should be able to access all the satellite major operation. Okay. Go to the one right here. Access targeting override console. Okay. Okay, all open. So Captain, this console will control the satellite targeting function. I am not sure if there is a way to disable whatever it is that is disabling system on our ship, but if we can get the satellite to target something else, we may have a chance of prying our ship free. Okay. Okay. Access levels increase range to 1000. Open identification. Reclassified derelict. Nope. Actually, reclassified the derelict hull. Okay, examine telemetry data, targeting, okay. Access targeting control. Designate the hull as a priority target. Okay, end session. Commander, the satellite has ensnared a piece of the debris near the ship. Its stranglehold on us is weaker, but we are not out of the woods yet. The critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapon or long-range communication. Okay. Okay. So next you go to this this console right here. Okay, power save mode disengage. Process priority order overwritten. Okay, insert the number. Okay, that's correct. Okay, go to this console. This console looked like it controlled the satellite power supply. Since we weren't able to free our ship by targeting something else, perhaps we can decrease the power to the satellite weapons. Then the palm might be able to break free. Okay, update power save to economical. Set process priority values. Restore factory default settings. Okay, end session. Commander, we have found that if the palm does not attempt to move or fire at the satellite, that will engage a low power version of the beam affecting us. It's almost like an energy saving mode. We can use that to our advantage. At least we won't have to worry about life support. We will hold the ship stable and keep working on boosting power to critical system while you try to disrupt the satellite function and free us. Okay, access. Okay, 440. Sit. Access satellite operation console. This console will control the satellite general operation, Captain. We managed to minimize the power output of the satellite. I think we can keep at it. We can switch the satellite control over to a sleep mode that will shut down everything but life support and power. Okay, change operational base to off. Okay, end session. Captain, systems are coming back online all over the ship. We have weapons, shields, and even the replicator are working again. Transporter are standing by, sir. We can beam you back as soon as you are ready. Return to ships. Okay, where am I? Okay. Now what?
If you fail to comply with commands,
now we fight or we die.
What? Now we fight, okay.
Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
Huh. Okay, get the melee weapon. Okay, I can get it here or the other side. It's the same. Just collecting gas. What happened is okay, I'll just get a weapon back. Thing on back left. Okay. Okay, get a melee weapon. They want you to get from this rack before you can actually get. Pick up a back left.
Remember to equip your new weapon.
Okay. Equipping weapons. Okay, equip. Enter the arena.
commencing test 1. Nopadan Desert Akari entering testing area.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Oh my god.
Prisoner 1478, remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner, return to holding area. Failure to comply will result in punishment.
Yeah, you have to cage yourself again with this. Why, But this is how the story plays. Okay. Slamek. This guy is Slamek.
What do you want?
Okay. Okay, who are you?
My name is Slamek. I am part of a resistance. Perhaps you have heard of it? About a week ago, I was part of a crew ferrying weapons from one base to another. When we passed through this system, a satellite disabled our ship. It drifted into the planet's atmosphere. I activated the emergency transporter, and a few of us were able to transport to safety before the ship crashed in the desert. We were looking for shelter and a way to contact our people when a group of soldiers found us. They took us here and kept throwing us into the arena. Now I'm the only one remaining.
Okay.
That is all I know.
Okay, you said you were transporting weapons. What happened to them?
We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know that your people will not use them. We do not want to, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
And any idea who brought you here?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Okay, any idea what they want with us?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Okay. Am I the only person you have been paired with so far?
I've had several partners in my battles. You are the only one about which I've been questioned. You must have impressed our masters. I know you have impressed me.
Okay, are we the only one here?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting.
Okay, is there any way out of here?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Okay, do you think we can get one of those cards?
Can I trust you?
Oh yes, of course.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Okay, then let's get out of here.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished. 4 activated. A hollow released.
Okay, a
We
hollow.
need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
That's what I was going to say. I mean, like, you fight the worm. I free the prisoner.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
Yep. Yep, the toxic is like what, slowing me down.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm. There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted. I've been hit. I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
Okay. Cut. The prisoner. The prisoner. First time. Shields. Stop, I'm getting slower. They give them more target, I guess. Okay.
The worm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out! Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
Okay, disable dampening. Climb through this pipe.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible. There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there. Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. They saw us, and they're beaming down the search team. We need to deal with them quickly.
Yeah.
I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
Okay. Right here. Yeah. This plant has analgesic qualities. It won't be as strong as anything you have in the medbay on the palm, but it would take the edge off Slamek's pain. That might be enough to get him on his feet again. This type of plant grows in the shade. Look for it on the side of hills and cliffs. This plant looks like it would work as a disinfectant. It is astringent enough to clear out any possible infections Slamek might have contracted from the worm attack. But you think you will need more than one sample from this type of plant to deal with an injury as severe as Slamek's. This type of plant grows in the washes of the desert. Look for it at large, flat areas. So this one. Okay, this plant looked like it would work as an anti-pyretic. It should help to alleviate Slamek's fever. Unfortunately, this particular plant doesn't look healthy, and you aren't getting much suck from it. You will need to find a more robust sample of this plant before you can treat Slamek's injuries. This type of plant, like sunny and windy growing condition. Look for it at the tops of the hills and mountains. Okay. Yeah. This part is actually one of the most boring part in the game. Because you have to run all the way over to the other side, run back to this side, and run again. So there's a lot of running in this mission. There's a lot of running. Okay. Okay. Talk to Slamet.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Okay, get your ass up. Okay, now we have to run all the way over to his ship. Just very far away, like right here.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, I'm just going to scan this. Okay. Yep, about halfway, almost.
The weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
Okay, what do we need?
The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night.
Okay. So what you need is find well, for tactical firewood. Okay, worms. Different what is it? Different classes has different requirement for this stage. Some of the I think the science one you have to find water instead of
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
okay. Yeah, science captain usually they ask you for to find water instead of fire. Okay, let's
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
yeah, they spend the night together. Probably they should also be like what use body heat to warm each other. Okay,
There
and
she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. And when we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time.
well, definitely there is a lot of walking in this mission.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
Okay, there's no way this vessel will ever fly again. The damage done by the fall through the planet's atmosphere is severe. If the emergency distress beacon wasn't vaporized in the crash, it's probably buried under 30 meters of rock and sand, and like the Singularity Drive and the cargo bay. You do, however, find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of energy left. If you had the right component, you think you could construct a makeshift subspace beacon to contact your ship. You won't be able to do anything more than transmit a few pulses to let your crew know where you are, but it should do it. So, gathering equipment. Okay, connect makeshift emergency beacon to power source.
Did you think you could run from me? There is no place where I cannot find you. My spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Riemann understands who is the master and who is the slave. The loss of the listening post was a minor setback. The Riemann's refuge in the Dera system has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked, and more. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best. Ready? Aim.
Cutscene. Okay. Okay.
I apologize for Slamic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Okay.
Congratulations, Commander.
Okay, I need actually tactical. Okay.
Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance that the Iconians are using the Tal Shiar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Riemans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces. But before we come into direct conflict with the Romulans, we want to try a more discreet approach. The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shiar installation there. We want you to infiltrate this system, apprehend Hakiv, and destroy the Tal Shiar's base. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
Okay.
I have new missions for you.
Okay. I don't know why they changed the ending to the Coliseum, because in the old one you know you got teleported when as they are shooting, and Hakiv was like screaming no. But this one does not have that. Just like have people shooting at you and you got teleported out. I think the older one was better, but I don't know. This is I did not make the decision to change the inside the cutscene in the game. But anyway, we have reached the end of the video, because that's the end of the Coliseum mission. Okay. Okay. This is Minyak signing off. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Cutting the cord. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye.